With the rain stopping for a little bit, Aileen, Rex, and the crew headed out to the farm and started to clean up the big mess that was left by the storm. With the amount of young coconuts that the storm shook from the trees, we're gonna have some harvest for the next 1 or 2 that follows that will be less than the previous. Just can't grow coconuts that fast to make up in 3 months or 6 months so that the harvest would be full. Lesson learned about cleaning out the lot of the existing jungle. Number 1, you can't clear out all of the trees and make it look like a golf resort. Especially when you plant young coconut trees, young fruit trees. There was a time that my father had told me, plant the tree and then clear 3 meters around it and leave the surrounding the way it is. Now I understand why he said that. Upon clearing the entire lot and keeping it maintained like a golf course, when the storm hit, those fast-moving wind at 45 to 50 miles an hour, because I had cleared the lot entirely of the jungle that was there, I had no windbreak and no wind buffer for the young coconut trees. And they acted like a sail in the wind. And with the constant rain for 2.5 to 3 weeks, the ground was so saturated that the roots couldn't hold on to anything solid. So, as my father said to me, clean 3 feet around the tree and leave the rest of the growth around it alone. Again, his wisdom was far ahead of my thinking. Wisdom and experience.
Yan na istaylan. Nabalahaw sabay kargadan.
Cleanup started because we need to get rid of the large fruit and the large coconut, the palm fronds. We need to get rid of that from the tall grass that will be growing. What happens is when you are grass cutting and you hit one of them and you hit enough and you hit it just right, you've got a broken or a chipped grass cutter blade. They either bend or you can bend the actual shaft where the grass cutter blade will fit into. So to prevent that, all these large items must be picked up and thrown over the cliff.
Mahirap kumita ng 75.
Here we started a beautiful fire that Chic would approve of from Aussie Farming in the Philippines, my idols. A shout out to them, to William, to Wilfredo, to Ai, and of course to Sam, the crazy dog seal. And of course I can't not mention his very special friend, Bongo Bob, and his wife Joy. Shout out to both of you. Hope you enjoy the video also. Had to thank the crew for really stepping up and coming in right after the storm as soon as the rains abated, and they started going to work. They're tireless. Wanted to thank all the guys and the girls, especially Aileen. I tell you, she can outwork 2 men on any given day. She is absolutely incredible. I wanted to thank her and, of course, her brothers and Rex for really putting in a great effort.
5 araw, di pa yung tapos sa mag yun.